Is this thing on? Hey, this is Buffoon, and you're listening to the sound of my voice. I've been racking my brain for 2 weeks trying to identify all the little doodads on Octavia Prime. I think I've got most of them, but I'm gonna need your help on a few. Okay, let's get the easy one out of the way. Her torso is a Shawzin. We're gonna need another emote for playing this thing. Alright, starting from the top, a violin head. Pretty obvious. The tuning pegs are supposed to be offset, but I won't tell anybody. Below that, it's pretty clearly a visor from a marching band hat. I'm gonna count this along with the marching hat plume as one reference. Below that, it kinda looks like a classic Greek lyre. Actually, you know what? I'm calling Zelda harp. Definitely nothing else it could be. Are you ready for this? Her chin is a clarinet. Moving around to the side, trumpet valves. That's my trumpet, by the way, the dirty one. Below that, old-timey microphones for earrings. In back, a bunch of phono cables. By the size, I'm guessing old-school quarter-inch jacks. You have to appreciate a good cable spacer. Wait a minute. It's the bridge from her torso Shawzin. I'm counting that. Moving down, you have some bass drum tension clamps. And right below that, some xylophone keys. On each hand, a violin tailpiece, with maybe some banjo, but mostly violin. Speaking of which, violin butt. Each of these things is, I guess, 2 violin ends put together. Let's just call this a boombox. On her legs, these are called Harp Sharpers. They're how they fine-tune the big orchestral harps. On top of her foot, a reed ligature, like with the clarinet on her chin. Her heel, it's the end of a violin bow. Fun fact, this part of the bow is called the frog, and nobody can remember why. Okay, let's check out Resonator. So, it's a bass drum, but it's like a steampunk bass drum. And finally, let's see amp. Nobody gives much thought to the little amp projector. But what's this? On the bottom is a little Shawzin. Holy shit. Come on, give it up for the art team. It never crossed your mind to look under this thing. And that's it. I got 19. So, what am I missing? First mystery, these symbols on all her speakers. Musical gear shifters? I have no idea what these are. These 3 things on her arms. They look like another kind of drum tensioner, but the handles are all wrong. These things on her fingers bug me the most. They're not guitar picks, or banjo picks, or shamisen picks, or part of a harpsichord. I got nothing. They're on her shoes, too. These things on her thighs, they kind of look like guitar pickups, but I can't find any matches. These holes on her legs, they're on her arms, too. Ocarina holes? Maybe string-through guitar holes, but there's only 4 of them. These things on her knees, honestly, I don't have a clue. And the string below that, I don't think it's another bowstring. The ends are wrong. Maybe it's a whamola. No. I've had some people ask about the Prime accessories. Let's take a look at those. The Syandana is kind of generic. I can't identify any obvious musical references. Maybe the tassels are laid out like piano keys? Upside down? That's a stretch. The armor set is even more confusing. It's a musical carpenter square? A slapstick? I got nothing. Nope. Front view doesn't help. The leg pieces are basically the same thing. The chest piece is 2 of them put together. It sticks out pretty far. I'm not a fashion framer, but I really don't get the armor set. If you have any ideas on this stuff, let me know in the comments. I gotta know what these are. If we can figure out all of them, I'll make a follow-up video. Thanks for watching.